Hey y'all, this is Rachel from Lucky D Farm. Today we are making homemade sandwich bread. So stick around and I will post the recipe at the end so you don't have to just remember everything I say. But to start, we're going to start with 4 cups of all-purpose flour because I don't think I have bread flour today. And then I use, this is important, I use instant yeast. So I don't have to wait for it to rise. I don't have to mix it beforehand. But the recipe calls for 2 teaspoons. Yeah, 2 teaspoons of active dry yeast. When you're using instant, you decrease it by 1/4. So you'll do 1.5 teaspoons of active dry yeast. So we will start mixing all of our dry stuff. This is the yeast. I don't know if y'all can see that. Stop, Brenna. Stop. Sorry, y'all. My toddler's helping me again today. 2 cups of warm water. You can mix it directly in. And I forgot to add the sugar. That's important. It is 2 tablespoons of sugar. What is in there? Oh, a leaf. We're not that organic here. 1 teaspoon of salt. And 1 whole stick of butter. Once you have those together, you will mix. The mixer's really loud, so I'm going to do that off camera, and we will be right back so I can show y'all what to expect. Hey y'all, so my husband, as y'all know, is my mixer all the time. This is what the dough usually looks like. You see it's splitting perfectly. You're gonna get another bowl and coat it with some oil. I use olive oil, and I just kind of make sure the sides are coated. And you're gonna take this, oh, there's the spatula, and just scrape it in here. It should come super clean because it should be really bonded together really well. There should be very little that gets left behind. And then you're going to want to let this rise for 15 minutes. So we'll be back as soon as it's done. Alright, we are back. Get you some kind of surface. Throw a little bit of flour on it. Your dough should have dried pretty significantly. It's not gonna like double or triple, though if I had left it for any length of time it would have. Hey Mama. Hey Brenna. I'm messy. And then just plop it. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be like an epic fail because it looks a little runnier than I think I would like, but we're gonna see. Hey. Mama. Take some flour. I need a little bit more. Mama. What, Brenna? Oh, messy. Sprinkle a little flour on top. And just kind of, yeah. We're gonna see how this turns out. We might have to just redo this one.
Mommy.
Okay.
Mommy.
What, Brenna?
Messy.
Alright. Same type of loaf pan that I used yesterday, a little bigger. You're gonna just take your loaf. I think this might be too doughy, but you put it in there and then you let it sit for another 15-20 minutes, and it should rise some more at that point. All right, y'all, this is after you let it rise the second time. It's about, I don't know, you can see how far off the top of the pan. By the way, while you're waiting for this part, preheat your oven to 375. You're gonna bake it for 15 minutes at 375 and then drop the temperature to 350 for, I think, 30 minutes. I'll double check and I'll let y'all know. All right, we double checked. It is when you switch it to 350, you do for 30 to 45 minutes, or when the top is golden brown and starts to split. You can also use a scoring knife to make designs on the top so that it doesn't split all funky looking. And I'll show y'all, because mine will split funky looking. I am not a great baker. It's edible and it's delicious, but I'm not super fancy or technical. I kind of just throw things in a bowl and hope for the best. So I call it realistic baking. So I hope y'all enjoy, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Hey y'all, all right, it is finally done. This is it. We're gonna cut into it. There's my bread knife so y'all can see what it looks like on the inside. And see, I told y'all it does this funky split. It's still super hot. It literally just came out. But that's it. It goes great with jelly, sandwiches, whatever you want. You can stick it on the toaster. But I hope y'all enjoy and tell me what y'all think.